Exactly.
going in. Let's do the second game of the night. We've got PRAMO versus Toxic Inc. Let's see how this goes right here. Now, of course, Big Haven, this map, we have a lot of different cap contestants, so we're going to see this game be battled via the DDs and the cruisers. The battleships are pretty much just going to be slugging it out, so they might help out in capping, but as we go through here, we definitely have PRAMO looking all nice and dolled up here and everything, but we got a nice little view of there. We do have a Roma, which is going to be a very interesting thing. First Roma of the night on each team, so let's see exactly how powerful that 17-point ship is within that. Over here, we got Toxic Inc. coming in here. We got a Vladivostok Roma, Kansas. We do have a Prince Eugen right there. Definitely going to be kind of used as a semi DD cruiser situation right there. We do have a Yukikaze moving in there with Yance. Let's see exactly how that goes. Okay, over in there, Need moving in there. As the DDs move in here, we, of course, with the Kagero and the Yukikaze, they are betting themselves on the torpedoes, where over here we have an Olin and an Ognavoy absolutely capable of demolishing other DDs, but they also have a Cleveland backup, which is very dangerous for any DD's health. We do have an A and B locked up first on Toxic. Great work from them. Over here up north, we definitely do have a good bit of slugfest starting out here with a Roma and Gascon, which is a lot of firepower, but of course we do have a Kansas, which just has the Alpha, Vladivostok, and the Prince Eugen absolutely be able to help out right there, while the Yukikaze is right now uncontested in the middle. Yance is going to be the roamer here. Great position for a Yukikaze in that situation, just being able to do that. Right here, the Amalfi showing that it's getting a little overwhelmed here from how many ships are down here, but that's because the Roma needs to be in that position, not the Amalfi right there. The Amalfi needs to be playing more, needs to be capable of taking out those DDs when it needs to be. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that this team is going to focus that Amalfi pretty hard before, let's see exactly if Reno can get out of there fast enough. Of course, dropping torps as you go with the Amalfi. The torps on those ships are actually quite good. It is a maneuverable ship, but right here we're seeing the Roma stick back. We're just seeing him sit there. A very tanky ship to be taken out of here, while we have, of course, all these ships right here just absolutely pushing up. Now over here, we do have a Roma that's definitely getting taken a good amount of hits, but we do have Big Yellow, which is going to add in additional firepower to that Roma to help out. Let's see if they can hold back 3 ships while their force down here pushes on A. They really need to cap these caps right now because, of course, Toxic does have the lead as of right now. We do have some fast-moving torps out of the Kagero. Those are fast and hard-hitting torpedoes, and Oland actually took one from there, but of course the Oland's got a lot of health. Just back off, go right into it, go right back in whenever you decide. We do have Yance showing that roaming capability. The Yukaze does actually have pretty decent guns. DDs, use your guns sometimes. But we'll see exactly if the Olin can pull off against the Yance. It's going to be a little tough there. We're going to see if those torpedoes hit too, but we have a massive push from PRAMO down here, and of course, these 2 ships running away. Forgotten's gotten out of there, and now the Gascon's going to be taking a little bit of damage from that. In Deep is definitely taking a lot of crap there, so we'll see if they are totally in deep on that, but we do have Need running away. The DD power that PRAMO brought, I feel, is definitely showing its advantage. It looks like Reno just going down right there. Great job showing the speed and the power that Charles Martel brings. It doesn't really bring much in terms of support, but it definitely can do a lot of firepower in that situation. Great absolute targeting from Toxic, just making sure that they take out guns, remove guns as fast as possible. You do not let things stay alive. You're seeing them completely ignore Big Yellow, which unfortunately is a lot of damage. Soulfire has taken a decent amount right there. From his time going up against them. Need taking out Shitun right there. Just absolutely just taking out those Kageros, taking out those DDs, really shutting them down. But because of that early cap point lead, PRAMO needs to really push, and unfortunately they've been losing people left and right. Toxic showing their absolute heavy usage of the stronger ships, including the Roma, Kansas, Prince Eugen, everything like that. Even the Amalfi did something. But let's see exactly if PRAMO can come back from this loss. We still have Yance absolutely showing just a roamer, just absolutely only showing up when they need to and just dropping torpedoes, keeping Yabooty on his feat right there, keeping them going on that. So we're going to see Soulfire actually doing very well in the Vladdy. And then, of course, Charles Martel. It's absolutely going to go in and just wreck face on this, showing that his HE capability is great, taking out their Roma. That's a 17-point ship that they put into, and they just lost via that. That is not a good time. Now the Charles Martel will be changing up and putting his HE power towards the Vladivostok, which is not a good day for Soulfire. But let's see if Yance can come in here and absolutely just steal that cap, probably securing this game, and all they have to do is stay alive, and that's a great position to be in for Toxic right here, while Pramo's absolutely on their heel, on their knee, on their tips of their toes, or balls of their feet, there we go, if I can talk right, keeping them running from them. Yabuti's just been taking a good amount of damage from that, and of course Charles Martel keeping fire on that situation. The Keys armor is definitely showing its problem here, just cannot tank from that, and it doesn't do a lot of damage either. So let's see as we keep on going. We've got triple cap right here. We have a lot of health. They need to make an absolute play. Big Yellow pushing in on this. I have a feeling that could be a really powerful play. Get down, shoot that Vladivostok down. That Kansas, it's a lot of alpha, but it's very slow to fire. But let's see, we got a full shot out on Big Yellow right there. Large hit on that. As we keep on going, we are seeing just that Charles Martel stay at long range. This is exactly how you want to play the Charles Martel. Stay at range, and then when you go in, when you're, hey, you see someone alone, go in, AP that person to death and have some fun there. But as we can see right here, Yance is just keeping Yabuti busy, keeping them on their toes, absolutely hitting 1 or 2 torps at a time. Once again, kind of showing why maybe the more volume form of torps would have been better, but really they're just winning the cap. Soulfire, unfortunately, looks to probably be going down right here, but still they're up by 200 points, and now Big Yellow has to contest with the Kansas, and they still have a Roma that, of course, this is a heavy point ship, just sitting out here at max range, just trying to help. Unfortunately, still having taken a lot of damage. I would not be surprised if we see Yance absolutely just straight up nuke both Yabuti and, of course, the Roma, but let's see exactly what happens over here. We do have a cruiser contestation right here. We have the Prince Eugen launching off on torps on the Charles Martel. Looks to be an early dodge from the Charles Martel. Big Yellow going down from Grayish Beard. Holy crap, I am so sorry I missed that, Toxic. That would have been great to see that shot. I'm betting that was a very powerful hit from the Kansas, once again showing the alpha that the Kansas brings to this. All the torpedoes are gone on Alistair's right side. I'm not going to try to be technical on this one, but the Charles Martel, this is where one-on-one, if it's got rapid reload, Alistair needs to be ready. That thing will rip a Prince Eugen apart, but of course switching over other sides, gonna absolutely catch the Charles Martel potentially off kilter right here and going to take a lot of hits. Grayish Beard taking down the Roma. Just that Kansas absolutely showing its strength there. But let's see exactly if this Charles Martel can handle a Prince Eugen right here. I have a feeling that this is a pretty even fight, even with rapid reload from the Charles Martel. Over here, the Keys just getting constantly beaten up by Yance. Great job on that. Alistair taking down the Charles Martel. It doesn't have the armor to hold up there. It didn't do that, and they've won the game. They've won the game. Toxic did a great job there, absolutely, with map control, keeping those caps and keeping them busy. Pig Bay, what do you think? That was great.
As most of these matches, it all comes down to cap control. So they held B and C, right? C is for the right one. Whatever.
Yeah, for the biggest one. Yep.
Yeah. So they held those for the majority of the game, and then they kept pushing blue team all the way back and back. And then once they pushed them far enough, I think I saw 2 battleships just chilling in the center cap. And what are you going to do? Like, you got to push those 2 battleships out of there and then take that far cap. That's just going to take way too much time. And then not only that, Yance did an awesome job. Granted, I would have preferred a different DD, but he did an awesome job. He sent 1 set of torps out.
Yep.
Sent another set of torps out. And they kept Booty just from going into that cap and retaking. So then they were holding 3 caps.
And I do have to say, the Soulfire crew, Alistair crew, I forgot the third name up there, I'm so sorry, up at top, absolutely pushing those 2 battleships, just making them run with their tails between their legs, and then keeping their most powerful, the most powerful ship, the Roma, basically just out there. It's just not, it can't do anything like that. The entire game, it was basically, inches from death and just couldn't do anything. And that's just a rough situation to be in when one of your most powerful ships, it can't do anything. It was perfectly shut down. And then I do have to say, though, is Pramo's Charles Martel. Excellent job of just using that flank. Just use that speed of Charles Martel and get around there. But unfortunately, it couldn't see this torp coming
unfortunately, they ran into Alistair. That's what happened.
Well, I have to say, Alistair played the Prince Eugen amazing on that situation. He just basically, hey, wait, just situation, and then turn at the right time, launch the torps, just basically make a person. He's going to overcommit. Boom, dead. Just run into torps, and now you don't have to worry about that rapid reload. So great job on that. And yeah, the map control definitely showing, man. But Toxic also showing the Vladivostok Eid Soulfire absolutely always in the game, showing that it can hit hard and can be a sponge. And if you wouldn't have, especially in the last game where they had a problem of keeping those Vladivostoks in the game and actually constantly firing, it seemed like Soulfire was constantly firing and keeping up that power of those guns.